Why do we have an old-fashioned midnight run? Yeah, I believe so. Brace yourselves, kids. It's going to be a bumpy holiday season, huh? You guys ready for Christmas yet? What's going on? What is going on? Danoby2 here. Thank you for joining me on another midnight run. Let's check in with the panel here. Not the panel. The audience. I need to know where I am reaching out, where my fingers, where my grasp is reaching out throughout this wonderful planet Earth. Midnight. Midnight. What is it? Here we go. We got Max. Loki looks already. Oh no, no. Loki looks awful. So does Doctor Strange. Hot Toys rushing out releases. I see. Russian out releases. Loki's been delayed for more than 2 years. Max, are you a Hot Toys collector? Do I need to see your Hot Toys license? See that you're verified? Oh. Danoby, where are my discounts? Here. I was promised discounts. Oh, you are getting discounts. Good. Oilers Workshop. Also, Loki's helmet looks like a motorcycle helmet. It is too big. Oh, goodness. Where's all this stink tap out excuses? Where's all this coming? What is that? What's that smell? What's this? Are we finding reasons not to open up our hearts to let in Hot Toys Loki? Are these valid concerns or simply mere tap out excuses? I don't know. Quote unquote, Mr. President, I don't know what to believe. Lionel, hello, good sir. 4 p.m. from Singapore. Thank you, Lionel, for joining in. 4 p.m. swinging. UK Sith, morning, afternoon, evening, absolutely, and then some. Check it in, Manchester. Love it. 8:01 a.m. Thank you. Andre, UK, London, 8:01 a.m. Enjoy your eggs and toast and all that good fun stuff while you hear me. I hate to use the word bitch. All right, let's keep this civil. This is going to be a fair, open discussion with you wonderful folks listening. Funky Cold Santa, checking in from South Carolina, 3 in the morning. Theodore PT, checking in 10 a.m. from Greece. Very cool. Love it. Loki looks dope. Loki rushed. I know the shenanigans are coming out already. Quit the motocross. I'm gonna brag. This is all checking in. Here we go. Insane One, where are you coming from? I don't think I've seen you tread these midnight waters before. Insane One, where are you checking in from? Oh, I try. Brian Richard, our favorite 1/6 scale influencer, teacher, and potster, checking in from the Southeast Texas 2 a.m. I flood. I mean, the chili needs to be stirred a couple times so that it comes out right. I mean, who am I not to grab that ladle and just a couple, Ash Chase from Australia, I believe. Right. Who else is checking in before I get on to the shenanigans? Hello, Meridian, Connecticut. Cool. New England. Hello, Ant-Man. The truth shall set you free, Sir Max. The truth definitely does bubble to the surface. Hello, Black. It is. I'll work with that. I don't know where you're coming from though. Belgium, 9:04 in the morning. Hello. East Coast, thank you, Insane One. And yay, I think I've seen you here before. I think from Saudi Arabia, right? Cool. Yeah, very nice. All right. Any folks listening in from Qatar? Anybody? Is the game still going on? What's going on? Are we even allowed to watch that. I don't know. There's a lot of shady shit going on. Christian Detour Collections. Yo, what's up, Danoby? 5 p.m. Korea. Hello, sir. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. So it's been a busy week, right? It's been Hot Toys. They've been catching up with their schedule, right? This is something that I foretold early in the year that the books need to be balanced. Cook the books, whatever. For most retail establishments, everything needs to get wrapped up by December 31st. Then the calendar resets, and then so forth. Most retail establishments work on a traditional calendar year, so it's no big, I guess, shock, right? That Hot Toys is quickly, they're cracking the whip, right? They're cracking that leather whip on those kids who are currently painting those head sculpts for us. To kind of hurry up, keep it up, because we do want our toys. We enjoy, we enjoy the toys. We just don't want to look behind the curtain and see how this stuff is made. But regardless, Loki, right? Let's talk about Loki. Let's talk about Loki. Why not? Talk about Loki. Loki is an unusual one because Loki, he was announced into a pre-order during the birth of the end of the world in June 2020. I just noticed I wrote 2020 there twice. Retail for $260. Is that 2.5? Am I doing that right? Is it 2 years or a little over two? So 2020, so half a year, 2021. Oh yeah, 2.5 years. Now the question is, for us hot toy collectors, do we even care? Right? We're getting bombarded. We're getting swamped. We're getting, and then tomorrow the Cyber Monday, more discounts. Which let's be frank. Let's be honest here. These discounts that the third-party retailers and Sideshow and everybody that they've been throwing at us hasn't been really that wow. There's been no wow factor. In fact, they're trying to unload all of their 2021 schlock that you kids out there decided to have super fun and go crazy with the pre-order button. Remember that? You guys remember that? Pepperidge Farms remembers, right? Remember when we're out there preaching the gospel of Captain Rex is the future Grail and Ahsoka and all of these wonderfuls, and bring on more Star Wars, bring on more. And what did Hot Toys do? Well, they delivered more, and like invited guests to a nice fancy restaurant, the check has been brought to the table, and we're doing our part by turning our heads. And the head sculpt doesn't look good, or I think that helmet's too big. Yeah, that's what it is. The helmet's too big. Are these legitimate concerns, or is it tap out excuses? Because I've been smelling a lot of that. Danoby2 has been smelling a lot of tap out excuses. In fact, I have a lot of you folks who reach out to me on Instagram. Anybody can reach out to me. I'm not on Facebook, but you can always reach out to me on Instagram. And as I scroll down my DM list, I've been noticing a lot of unknown user. When someone leaves Instagram and it's like a blank. I counted 4 earlier today. Just folks like, hey, Danoby, I watch you, and what do you think about this Iron Man? What do you think about the Clone Trooper? This and that. And I'll talk to them throughout the year or last year. And I've just been noticing. I counted 4 unknown. It is just like, are collectors leaving? Is it too much for them? Is the water slowly rising to the top? You only have a little bit of air left. I share your pain. I'm telling you, I am 100% with you. Absolutely, I'm there with you. Share the pain. This is it. This is the storm times 3. This like the storm. I mean, I'm on a raft right now. I have a little bit of space on this raft. I don't know if I want to share with anybody right now, to be honest.
Pain runs deep. What do you know of my pain? Let us explore it together.
The pain, the pain. Oh, what do we got here? I haven't even gotten to the photos yet. What do we have here? Do we get? Oh, thank you. Share the facts. I always welcome the facts from the audience. Loki's original release date was April 2021. My God, he really got the short end of the stick, didn't he? Look, I plan on buying a 2012 this Loki. It just sucks that it's been released now, and I don't know if he's going to be blessed with discounts. Seriously, I honestly do not know. Let's bring on some photos here. So I'm not on Facebook, but anybody can visit Facebook, and I can still kind of access the photos. So, and I typically will just download the photos to Google Photos, and that way I can just access them. So let's start with Loki. Why not? And Hot Toys came out early in the evening with this tease, and I gotta say, this looks fantastic. This, to me, looks like Tom Hiddleston. Light years improvements from the original 2020 Loki release. In fact, Loki was, I think, the 7th or the 8th Hot Toys figure I bought. That was in 2013 or 2014. It was one of those years. Yeah. And I was impressed by him. Back in 2014, the original, I think I even did a review right when I had launched the channel. But yeah, I mean, I those were the golden years. I mean, I enjoyed that. I mean, I was there.
I was there, Gandalf. I was there 3,000 years ago.
God, I feel old, but yeah, I was there. I still have the original Loki in my Avengers display case. I'm all about 2.0s. In fact, the Hot Toys Endgame Captain America, the 2012, I ended up buying that on a super good deal discount, and I was really impressed. I mean, it really made the first version feel like the poor cousin. It's like, ooh, this is so much better. Look at that. It's beefier, the suit is flexible and everything. So I'm expecting that same blessed miracle into this 2.0 Loki. So yeah, I'm 100% on board. Now, I did not pre-order this. Because at the time when this came out, it just did not make a lot. I mean, it was just weird. I mean, it was just at the start of 2020, of the end of the world. And I kind of clutched my wallet tight because I wasn't sure if I would be working on it. I mean, I still had my job, but I was not sure. So to engage in a pre-order like this, it was kind of scary. But there's no real reason why this took 2.5 years. Yeah, I mean, there's tons of theories. The end of the world, labor, Hong Kong uprising. It's just pick your list. Another virus, shutdowns. But yet the Doctor Strange, which was an earlier pre-order, was just released. So logic just does not make any sense towards Hot Toys. So $260. I dig it. I really do. To me, now I am aware that the original Loki had that pleather, and if you probably live out in the East Coast, Miami or any humidity type environment. Virginia, the Carolinas, anywhere that just this pleather is like a sponge. I can only imagine if you still have it. Most of you, I don't know who's listening, that would still have an original, because the original Loki went into pre-order in 2012, then was released in 2013. I still have mine. Mine is in pristine condition, no issues. I've played with him throughout the years. I've posed him. He's perfect, no scratches, anything. But I do understand that if you're on the East Coast and you're plagued by hurricanes and thunderstorms and all sorts of wackiness, yeah, I mean, that would definitely affect a figure, and it probably hasn't been aging very well. Plus, it just does open up the market to new collectors. The COVID. Oh, I didn't want to say that word. I don't want to get flagged. But the end of the world baby boomers who decided to join the world of hot toys when with the stimmy money, and so they'd be able to welcome this. See, I don't even know if any of them are any of you here. Let me look at the comments. I'm hoping that some of you are still around who decided to enter the world of hot toys collected in 2020. It is 2022. We're going to be entering 2023. I really, really am hoping. Let me see. What's going on here? Econ, there's no helmet sculpts and blogger photos and some shenanigans. Rex is a grail and an alternate. What's going on? What's CT603? I have no dog in the Loki fight, but I have eyes, and they were immediately drawn to that helmet. Am I? Are we making a mountain out of an anthill? I still don't understand what the helmet situation is. Honestly, I don't. Do you not remember the original? Do I need to? Do you not? You kids! I swear, you amateur kids. Hold on. Making me grab out my Loki. Come on, Loki. All right. So I have no idea what you kids are talking about, but you do realize that this helmet is big as shit. It's always been big as shit. So enough of the tap out excuses, please. I don't know what you. This helmet has always been huge. This is it. This is the original. So, yeah, if I keep hearing that, look, from this point on, if I keep hearing somebody say the helmet's too big, that to me, that's an amateur talking and signifies a tap out excuse. I'm telling you this. So when I hear, I'm like, what are you kids talking about? This helmet's always been huge. Fuck are you guys talking about? If you're gonna critique this particular Loki, I don't know if there is much to, because this at one point, probably not anymore. This thing, I remember back in 2018, 2019, this thing at one point I saw on eBay on closed auctions, little over $800, between $700 to $900 was the average going price for this thing. This, I still want to believe it's a grail, kind of. I mean, you can probably, what is it, like $400? This thing still goes for a lot on eBay. I know it does. Granted, it's not the whole glory days of the $700-800 that I witnessed. I did see it, and I came close. I was like, oh, Loki, I want to sell you, but no, this was like, this is like the early days when I got into hot toys. That was like my my honeymoon. This Loki did not pop my cherry. It was the Mark II Unleashed, which I still have. But I love this guy. This is such a cool guy. No issues. Still works out great. So, sorry. Look, you got me rant. What is it? Come on now. Do I need to bring out the ruler? Where's the ruler? Swearing guy. What is this? What's going on here? Come on. Give me some legitimate concerns here. Let me see what's going on. Nikolai the Great and Powerful just ordered it. It's an improvement over the prototypes. Some areas for sure. Look, it's a 2.0. Not to mention, the 2.0s have a history of having a taller body. So when I do get this one's going to feel a lot shorter. They just do. They just tend to have a shorter. Well, the 2.0s have a taller body. The older ones are just a smaller body. I'm with you. I'm with you, Ash. I can't wait to get Endgame Loki. I don't want to pay the full retail price though, the $260 and plus shipping and tax. It's a $300 figure, and I'm a little bit. I'm falling behind. I still don't have my blurg. I still don't have my swoop bike. There's a few things that I'm kind of, Cyber Monday. Let's see how wonderful this Cyber Monday is going to be, huh? We go. Let's go. What, Loco? What's going? Wait a minute now. What is this? It's 321 in Brooklyn, right? Welcome, Loco. Welcome. What do you got here? What's going on, Loco? Who else is dropping? I'm trying to catch up with the comments here. I'm falling a little bit behind. Cobalt, get out. No. No. Okay. Max, you've already outed yourself that you've exited out of Hot Toys and Endgames, and so I'm almost tempted just to, like, your voice has very little credibility now since you've kind of let the cat out of the bag, right? So I'm gonna have to see your Hot Toys license. There's a lot of bad actors out there, huh? A lot of those Marvel Legend collectors trying to rock the boat. Goodness. You see what I mean? You see, Brian? You see what they did? I tell you. There you go. All right, can I catch up here? Here we go. My Look, this is a great. I can't find anything wrong with this. I mean, even like the wow, even the cloth on it. Oh man. Oh yeah, there's been. So I don't know if you can see this. All right, so the gold pips around his cape, they've been improved in the 2.0. So let me just zoom up here. All right, so this is the old version, and you can kind of see how the gold pips, right? They're kind of bright, and even the fabric here looks very bland and generic, right? So study this, and I'm going to put the other Loki back on. And if it'll let me zoom in, there you go. If you can see that, you can kind of see how the gold pips and even the fabric looks like it's been an upgrade. Isn't that bonkers? Yeah, that's so I can just tell by the photo that yeah, there's been improvements. I'm just looking at it. I'm assuming the color, the paint applications, even the lips and the head. Look, I to me, they knocked it out of the park. They knocked it out of the park. So looks good. It definitely looks good to me. What do we got here? And they did a good job on the blogger photos too. Like this one here. This is an epic one here. That's a cool one there. Marine Mock, hello from Germany. Very cool. What time is it in Germany, huh? Oh yeah. Oh yes. Yeah. All we need is a redo of Hulk 2012. I second that motion. I 100% will back you up. I will 100% back you up here. Absolutely. I thought at one point that we were gonna get it because the original 2012 Hulk is still goes for a lot. I want to say what, $600 on eBay. Yeah, the original one, the one that hasn't been like cucked, like not like the Smart Hulk or any of that wackiness or whatever. The original one still goes for top dollar. I still have my Hulk. No cracks, blemishes, nothing. My original Hulk is still the cat's meow. What's here? Yes, they were too big on the original. Smaller pips looks more. Yes, I mean the fabric, the pips, there's a lot. I can just look at the photo. I'm like, oh, there's been some improvements on this. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. Original Hulk is so good. Not sure why they'll do 2.0 on it. See, I don't know either. They did such a bang up job. I don't know. But at one point in time, I didn't think they were ever going to redo this guy. I thought this was perfect. I'm like, I don't see anything wrong with this, Loki. Why would you ever, except for a cash grab, because he was re-seen again in Endgame, and then it leads him into his TV show Loki, his Loki series. So, yeah. So to me, this is a win. $260 plus shipping and tax through Sideshow. I need discounts. I do. The second one up is Doctor Strange. Wow. Doctor Strange. Anybody in the audience, could you remind me when this guy went into pre-order? This was was this a month after Spider-Man No Way Home? This is the anybody, I don't really want to stop the flow of the momentum of the stream. This is Strange from No Way Home. This is where he's doing his incantations and the sets and stuff like that. I think I may be able. I'm really curious. Toys Doctor Strange. Let me see if I can find him really quick. No Way Home. Well, look at that. It turns out that Optical 20 did a quick look on it. December 14, 2021. December 14, 2021. Big thanks to Optical 20, because at that time he was doing these quick look videos when the figures would be announced in Hong Kong. So December 14, this figure has arrived within an 11-month period, but yet you have Loki that took 2.5 years and so forth. I like this Doctor Strange. I only have one Doctor Strange, but if I wanted to grab another Doctor Strange, which I'm very, very 50-50, and the 50-50 is it's a simple formula algorithm to decipher on me. Give me a generous discount, and this guy comes home. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. I don't need another Doctor Strange. I have the Infinity War Doctor Strange. I only have one Doctor Strange. But what I find attractive about this particular one is I love sets. I love dioramas. I love props. And the fact that he comes in very grandiose, and see if I can find the one that really showcases what you're getting. Like this one right here. This one right here is just fantastic. Like right there, you're getting like the incantation spell effects blasting out of the floor. You get the little hover cauldron, and he's there whipping his magic and spells. The costume doesn't. I think it slightly gets modified from Infinity War to this one. So to me, the purchase to justify this specific purchase would be to a collector that doesn't have a Doctor Strange in their collection. Do you need another Doctor Strange that's very somewhat similar to the last release? Unless you loved Spider-Man No Way Home. So this is a really tough pill to swallow on this one right here. It really is. Yeah, no, that's the big thing, or is that it came out very, very fast. Multiverse is superior if it's the prototype. I couldn't find anything wrong with this other than it's another. To me, the complaints within the community moving forward within the week are gonna be pretty much, I think, kind of what I said. Well, I already have a Doctor Strange. Do I need another one? And some collectors already own 2 Doctor Strange. Not to mention, we also have 2 existing other pre-order Doctor Stranges, right? From Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and then you have like Dead Strange and all that stuff. So it's a full plate to justify the purchase of this one, unless it's your first one and you really. Plus, I do know it's a lot more affordable than the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Let me see if I can pull up some pricing here, because I'm kind of curious now. Hot Toys Doctor Strange, because I think that's really going to be the big ticket. I think that's going to be the so let me share screen. That's fine. Let's go to results 4. All right. So which one is that the which one is this one? Is that the one we just? Okay, so this is the Multiverse of Madness. So check that out. There's the Multiverse of Madness right there. $335. And his costume, it looks like it has is the whole color palette. It went from red to blue. There's some intricate details and patterns and design. And then that sticker price of $335. You're looking at $360 plus shipping and tax. So going back to the Spider-Man No Way Home, I didn't find that one. I wonder why that one didn't show up in my search. Let me do Hot Toys Spider-Man. Maybe it'll pull it up that way. So 335. What's wrong with this search engine, boy? They only want to show you what they want you to see. There you go. So oh, well, it's not that big of it. Well, it's a $20. There you go. And then this one comes with a set. So it's about $20 cheaper, and you get a really cool display stand instead. This is a tough one. This is something that you as the Hot Toys collector, you're going to have to kind of make on your own. You're going to have to make that decision. I'm not too keen on having the Multiverse of Madness Doctor Strange, but I will probably be persuaded to pick up the Dead Strange. I think that one looks really, really, really good. I'm getting them all. Every villain I'm building the Spider-Verse. So that's an easy yes. Doc Ock, Green Goblin, everybody. They're all coming home. Electro, the Jamie Foxx Electro, yes. Thank you, Ecto-1 Yes, I think for me, the pricing is probably going to be the biggest pill to swallow. Too many other figures in the way of Spider. I'm gonna get it, and I'm with you. Yay! I need that Wanda. I will absolutely be picking up the Wanda 100%. So I did retail. I was a retail manager years ago, long time ago, in the early aughts, and I'm somewhat vaguely familiar as to how retail works. It's all about getting those numbers. I mean, there's a reason why Black Friday is called Black Friday, right? It's because retail chains are in the red all the way until Black Friday so that they can do these sales and they can, finally fall into the black, right? To show profits, and then up until December 31st, and then the calendar year resets. Now, I want to cement this on my midnight run, and I want to share it with you folks. I do have a disappointing theory, a hypothesis, an educated guess. And you may not like this, but I kind of want to have it time stamped here on my stream. I do believe my theory, my belief is that once the calendar year ends, December 31st, all of the retail changes, all of the retail stores, third party, Sideshow, Spec Fiction, Alter Ego, the whole roster, there will be no more incentive to offer discounts. So what I'm blatantly putting in is that once we hit December 31st, the buy one, get one free, the 30%, the daily deals, like the snap of Thanos' fingers, it's all gone. Traditionally, that's how retail works. Now, what does that mean to us collectors? Because a lot of us, we've been dragging our feet, right? We've been running all those discounts. All this shit's going to go on discount coupons. You know, we're kind of like it's more like a buyer's market right now, right? We're kind of confident that what we're going to get. Sideshow's going to give us discounts. They're going to keep doing the buy one get one free up until Christmas. For the most part, I would probably agree with you. I think we are going to still have the buy one get one free up until Christmas, and once we enter the world of 2023, oh, it's going to be some scariness going on. Oh yeah. Calendar year has resetted. There's not much incentive from Sideshow to offer discounts now. Whatever they had to do to balance their books for the year 2022, they did it. They busted their butts. They offered the collectors the world, and that's it. We're back to January. We're back to square one. Start of the board game, and that's it. So that kind of sucks. And this is one of my theories that I actually don't mind being wrong, but I suspect I'm gonna be kind of right on this, because we see all of these generous discounts being thrown at us, buy one get one free, and we're kind of dragging our feet, right? For the most part. I'll get to it when I get to it. But the problem is that if you wait too long, you might miss your train to Albuquerque. You might miss the opportunity, and that's it. So if you were, holding your hands there with a good pair, and you're like, I'm going to keep waiting until the discounts get better, it could stop. That sucks. That really does suck. I was hoping the deals would last until these pre-order wait lists start releasing, but you might be right. The books are going to reset on 2023. And I brought this conversation to several people. One of them is a fellow YouTuber influencer in the community. I brought it directly to Anthony, 6L Mafia. And he doesn't want to believe that the discounts will stop on December 31st. He goes, Danoby, the discounts will keep going until February. I go, Anthony, that's not how it works. I mean, things are changing, but if you have that mentality, that thinking that, these discounts are going to be glorious and generous, I'll just wait till February till I get my income tax return. See, Sideshow and retailers, they know about that. They absolutely do, because I work in sales, and that's what we're waiting for too. The best time to buy is actually right now, because everybody's desperately trying to balance their books, and that's in any type of sales right now. Retail sales, automotive sales, housing sales, they all know the same thing you do. They all know that most of you are waiting for your income tax return or um, a Christmas gift of sorts or anything like that. So it's going to suck. It's going to suck that if you wanted to take advantage of a buy one, get one free, but you're going to wait, it could cost you dearly. Now, I don't know if the Loki that just got released in Hong Kong or even the Doctor Strange, if they're going to be blessed by the generous givens of Sideshow's discount wand. Because I haven't yet seen like the swoop bike show up yet. I haven't seen the blurg show up yet. There's a few items that have been released already that haven't been eligible for the generous discounts or the buy one, get one free. And mind you, though, I already believe that 2023 is going to have its whole host of problems and dramas because most of us have already throttled our pre-order button or our finger, right? We've kind of slowed down on the pre-order button. And so there's a lot of figures that are going into the wait list. That's to be expected, right? Markets work on highs and lows. So we're going to be entering 2023 with smaller batches. And I don't blame Hot Toys and I don't blame Sideshow for cutting off the pre-orders. I don't the days of extended batches, I don't know. Sideshow's desperately trying to recover their lost employees from last summer because their warehouses are so packed and jam-packed full. They're giving away the house just to make way for the incoming new stock. That's how retail works. So I'm excited, but I'm also terrified because 2023 is going to be brutal as shit. It sure is. Hello, wait in. Oh, I'm falling behind, ain't I? Hey all, would you pick up any of the cameo figures? Charles Black Bolt, female. Oh, you mean if they made I'm picking up the animated version of the female captain. I don't have her yet, but I will definitely pick her up. I don't know if they're going to do Charles or Black Bolt or any of those, but I wouldn't be against it though. I'd have to check it out. Michelle Oroka Johansson, hello. How are you? Cool. Where are you checking? I don't think I've seen you here before, Michelle. Where are you checking in from? What part of the world? I was hoping the deals would last until these pre-orders start releasing, but yep. What is going to happen when the recession hits? No recession. That's not how recessions work. What's going to happen when the recession hits and no one's paying $300 for figures? That's not how we're suffering the opposite. It's inflation. It's different. Michelle, I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Are more figures going to be made, generate pre-order revenue? The plate is full already for Hot Toys. Remember, Sideshow sells a ton of other SKUs. It's not just Hot Toys they sell. They sell other crap. So, plus Hot Toys is desperately trying to catch up, and they're going to do it by producing smaller batches. Plain and simple. There we go. Danoby and third-party figures. Did you see that, Doctor? I think it looks cool. Looks fine. Looks dandy. What is it, like $200? It looks fine. It's not for me though. Don't have the space, and I'm not going into the comic book realm of Doctor Doom. Go. Recession. I don't. Inflation. Recession is opposite. No, not recession. Recession is different. Hedgehog next year's books will be deep in the red, but then again, there's low batches will fix that. Again, the low batches will fix that. I do agree with you on that part. Lower batches means that these figures are going to come in a lot quicker, and there's going to be a lot of stressful scenarios that it's gonna hurt us. Absolutely. Go. Yes. I can't wait for that. I'm excited for that. I do know the outcome, the benefit of a smaller batch. Less figures help preserve the value. Carnivorous, you'll get 10 points for that because I 100% agree with that, and I am very well aware of that hand. Yes. Less means back. It means the market is starting to heal. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm trying to squeeze here. Did your Admiral Kirk? I did not pre-order Admiral Kirk from the motion picture. Did not. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, that's a simple one. Gandalf the White from pass. I'm not. Nope, no more for Lord of the Rings. Nope, nope. I got the original one there, and from no, nope, 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 nope. All right, let's go back to stop screen. Let's go back to Facebook here. Let's see what other Facebook, and let's talk about. All right, so Doctor Strange to me, this is a tough one. Final thoughts on this one is that if the discount is offered, he'll be coming home. If not, I'm not going to lose any sleep. Yeah, I'm not gonna drop $315 plus shipping and tax for him. No, there's just better stuff to buy. So let's travel back in time to Cyberpunk. I want to talk about Cyberpunk. How many of you are excited for this? I played the game. I even recently played the game when they finally fixed the game and the improvements, and it's a fun Cyberpunk it's a fun game. Yes, I'm quite aware of the history. When the game launched, it was a train wreck, but overall I enjoyed it. I thought it was a fun game. The character development, and I did not finish it though, but I did absolutely played it to encounter Johnny Silverhand here. So I bit of it was and this too is another 2-year back order, right? Anybody in the audience, if they have a date, if not, I can do a quick check because I'm kind of curious because we're finally now entering the era of these old dated pre-order announcements from 2020 that are finally rising to the surface at such an awkward and bad time. It just, again, this leads back to the pain. You're kind of trying to curate your collection now, and then you're being thrown this, and you're like, well, yeah. Let me. I am working on the spreadsheet again. I'm working on a different version, so stay tuned. It won't be on this stream though, but I definitely do want to go back. Probably for I might do like a Christmas Eve stream or something. I'm not sure yet. Not sure. Cyborg Keanu Reeves. So let's do a little bit of history here. Hot Toys, Cyberpunk. When was this announced? This was, credit to Optical 20 one more time. And this was December 17, 2020. December 17, 2020 is when they had announced this. And this was so awkward because by this point in time, the game was just not well received. It was a shit show. And clearly Hot Toys had this already on the schedule. So apparently there was no sense of urgency to rush this because this was meant for a fall December 2021 release. So it's only a year out, but 2 years. Yeah, this is 2 years. And the price on this one, go sideshow here. Yeah, Johnny Silverhand. Holy smack. Hot Toys, Cyberpunk. $285. God damn. Let me pull him up here. $285. Sideshows, Johnny Silverhand. Holy shit. Is he gonna sit or what? I don't see any outcome where this is going to be a popular figure. I think it looks cool. I think they did a bang up job capturing the look and feel of the game. Right? That head sculpt was not meant to capture the lifelike, human lifelike of Keanu Reeves. It was meant to capture the digital representation of Johnny Silverhand, the character that Keanu Reeves is playing in the game. So that digital representation, to me, everything about this figure is just cool as shit. The outfit, the cyber arm, everything looks fantastic, except the price. Except the price. And I don't see where this would be in any threat of selling out anytime soon. But I also suspect this may not be blessed with discounts. It may not be. Again, if we don't know when Sideshow is going to be getting their batch, unless somebody in the audience can anybody in the audience confirm? Did anybody pre-order this? Did anybody get an invoice of shipping from Sideshow? Because that's going to help me. That's going to really help me to determine whether or not this figure is going to be blessed with discount. I don't think so. I think that that 285. I think it's going to hold. I think it's going to hold all the way till next year. Yeah, I really do. Stop screen. Let's go back to Facebook. And again, looking at the prototypes and what was delivered, looks cool. Exactly what was shown in the prototype. Yes, even the exposed joint, right? So if someone says, the exposed joint looks like shit, well, you're an idiot, because that's what they showed on the prototype. And the look, the feel, the arm, they did it. They nailed it. They absolutely nailed it. Now, in the majority of the game, he does wear the glasses. I still think it looks fine with the without the glasses too. I think they did a really captured the cyberpunk essence of John Wick. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. The job was to capture the digital representation of the character that Keanu Reeves was playing in Cyberpunk. I 100%. I feel they really did it. Yeah. Good point there, Mr. Mordecai. Curious to see how many more figures they can release before year's end. I would suspect at least 3 to 4. We're not even in December yet. And we've had, 4 releases? Not pre-orders, releases, right? In the last week or so? We've had Johnny Silverhand. We've had Captain Vaughn. Now Loki, finally out of the graveyard, and then Doctor Strange, all within 7-8 day period. So yeah, it's not within reason, within logic, to assume that we're going to be getting a lot more releases in December. Probably 4. My guess would be minimum 4, maybe max 6. And going into Sideshow, I'm telling you, there's some old dusty pre-orders. I can 2 that come off to the top of my head is Batman and Robin from Batman Forever. There's dust collected that have sat on those. The dust, we can finally wipe the dust off of this one. we can finally wipe the dust off of the 2012 Loki. Finally showed up. So there's quite a bit. Yeah, there's in the DC realm. Oh, Cyborg. Cyborg's running a little behind. Got Back to the Future coming. Oh man, there's a lot. There is a lot. Yeah, there's a lot. What do we have here? Or I'm gonna stop watching Star Wars because bad it's gotten. Oh no. Bashing Star. Look, I'm all about bashing Star Wars, but that's I try to I try to keep the peace. Mr. Mom Collectibles, what are you doing? What are you doing awake? Huh? Shouldn't you be in bed, Mr. Mom? What are you doing? Huh? The video game being trash at the time, yes. But the game, believe it or not, has gotten better. I mean, they've made some major, but again, it may be a little bit late, a little bit too late for improvements. I don't know. I went back to the game. I think the game is fine now. And then Ash, when do you think we'll see? You folks need to tell me. I didn't pre-order Loki. Anybody out there listening still kept their pre-orders to Loki, right? I assume most of you either canceled it or moved the deposit to something else. So I have no clue. I'm assuming first thing tomorrow morning, maybe Tuesday. I don't know. I never pre-ordered the 2012 Loki. My plan was always to wait till he drops, and then I can cross that bridge and figure out where to go. So no clue. Make it rain, Hot Toys. And you might. Oh yeah, that's gonna be another peg warmer. Yeah, hold my beer on that one. Holy shit. That live action version, Ahsoka, oh man, that chick is gonna sit forever. You watch and see. Yes, that's another one too. Wanda Vision. That's right, the Scarlet from WandaVision. We've had Vision came out 4 months ago? So where is she? So Scarlet Witch from the WandaVision TV show, from the Disney Plus show, is a great prime candidate to popping up during the Christmas week, just just for shits and giggles. Deep fake Luke, absolutely, yes. Cyborg, King Shark. There you go. I knew there was another one from DC, and it was the King Shark. King Shark should be an easy release drop because it's a power pose. What is it, like 5 points of articulation, if that? Now I did pre-order that. I actually pre-ordered the Cyborg and the King Shark. Yes, through Sideshow. Has Hot Toys ever canceled an announced figure due to launches of figure? No. Hot Toys, since I've been collecting since 2012, any figure that goes into pre-order, even though it could be like a hot mess figure or a small batch, they always produce it. So yeah, I would suspect that there's cases where they've taken a loss on certain batches because they're just not big enough, right? Hot Toys has always fulfilled their pre-order commitments. Now, there's other companies that have punked out when they've announced a pre-order. One that comes to mind is Blitzway. Blitzway has done that several times. Yeah. And the one figure that pops up into my head for Blitzway is the Gina Davis from Cutthroat Island that went into a legitimate pre-order, and they collected a lot of money. And because it was small to little to no interest, they canceled it. They just refunded my money back. And there's another one, and they've done it to statues. So Blitzway has done that. Blitzway they have a habit of punking out. I don't know if Prime One has ever done it, Prime One Studios. I don't know if Queen Studios, has ever done it. Mondo, any other one? I want to say Sideshow Collectibles in their 1/6 scale line. I want to say they've done it. I feel like they've done it. I just can't come up with a figure. If somebody out there can verify if Sideshow Collectibles has done it, I feel like they've done it. I'm having a brain fart. I'm telling you, I feel like Sideshow Collectibles they've announced shit and they've canceled it secretly. It seems like something that they would do. Kaiju Daddy, the releases are coming fast and the furious. And then some. Absolutely. Absolutely. Kaiju Daddy, you kept yours. Oh, very nice. You kept your Loki pre-order. Yeah. Yes, says this month. I still got my original. All right. More power to you. More power to you, kids. If you kept your Loki. Like I said, I never pre-ordered mine. I never pre-ordered Loki. But no. Justin Bird. Hello. Nobi came in late. Justin, were you checking in? What part of the world? I wanted the Asian Loki exclusive, so I kept my pre-order. An Asian exclusive. Oh, that's right. You're talking about the President Loki, I'm assuming, right? Mr. Mom Collectibles. I canceled my Loki pre-order a long time ago. Going to wait and see if I can grab it below retail. I'm with you. I don't think we are, but I'm with you. I just don't think this Loki 2012 is going to be blessed generously with with the a daily deal or even a buy one get one free. Now, I would assume once it's in stock, you'll be able to use like those coupons for 10% off. When you purchase something from Sideshow and they have like that QR code and $25, you'll be able to use those little petty, disappointing coupon codes, right? Which can, it'll cover the shipping portion of the tax if you're lucky, right? But the buy one get one free or the daily deals are like 25% off. No, I again, in that aspect, I don't mind being proven wrong. Hey, Danoby, look, Loki's in the buy one get one free. Well, shit, I was wrong on that. I just don't think I am though. Okay, so people have received notices for Hydra Stomper. Now, this I feel is not a white lie, but exaggerated rumor because I reached out to people to confirm, and it's more that they got an email saying that their Hydra Stomper is going to be shipping a lot earlier, but not an exact date. If somebody, I did not pre-order the not the Ironmonger, the Hydra Stomper. So if I can just get some clarity on that, right? Was there a date or was it just like Doc Brown, where I got an email notification that Doc Brown was pushed earlier? There's a big difference there. Oh, wait a minute. Who called this one first? The new Mr. Iron. Yeah, those right there are deadly threats right there. Who you called it first, Mr. Mordecai? So, damn, 50 points, dude. Iron Strange, based off of a deleted cut scene from Infinity War, and Wonder Woman 1984. My God. Am I that is an old one. So for those of you who's like, what's he talking about? Let's go back to Sideshow. There is an old Wonder Woman figure that I totally forgot, which I do want. It's Wonder Woman is she's a legacy character, and there's no way there's no way I'm gonna miss her. And she's old. I think she's from 2020, isn't she? Wonder Woman. In fact, there's like 2 versions. Yeah, that one right there. Holy smack. Let's bring her up, because that to me right there is like, she could show up. I don't know about the Iron Strange though, but the Wonder Woman 1984. Ooh, yeah, that's a concerning one there. This one right here. Yeah. And then the collector's edition, I think, is on waitlist, and this is exclusive. And what makes this one so threatening is that I suspect her demand is going to increase even more once Cyborg drops, because you're really not that far off from building kind of like a half-ass Justice League. You can get your Batman and your Superman in a 2-pack. You'll have your Cyborg. Flash, the Ezra Miller Flash is going to be challenging, though. But I suspect we're going to still get one from Flashpoint. And then Aquaman, I think you can still get. There's like 2 versions of Aquaman. So if you don't mind mix and matching or kit bashing the Justice League, you can do so within reason. It's not going to be the original Justice League from 2017 if you didn't already start that. But yeah, this will be a double threat right here. I definitely want her. Why? I mean, I don't know why they dragged their feet. I want to say this is a 2020 pre-order. She is a 2-year pre-order, if not maybe more, if someone can confirm the actual date when she was announced. But sculpted, plus it's going to be the first Wonder Woman 2 with sculpted hair. Every other Wonder Woman Hot Toys we've had has been the rooted hair. And so I kind of look forward to this one. This one right here looks awesome. Plus the head sculpt looks banging. If they keep it true to the prototype, I think it's going to be a winner. 100%. 100%. I'm going to go back to Facebook, and because I do want to talk about so we talked about Doctor Strange, we talked about Loki. Cyberpunk, I think, looks fantastic. He's coming home. Unfortunately, final thoughts on him is that I'm not going to pay full price on him. But if he ends up in the bargain bin, kind of in the same way as Harley did, Birds of Prey style, but with a generous discount, I'll bring him home 100%. Because I have the Birds of Prey Harley. She was part of my. I picked her up with the buy one get one free, and Moff Gideon. I was not in a big hurry to buy Moff Gideon. I knew I needed Moff Gideon in my collection, but it just worked out like, oh, I can Moff Gideon, and I kind of do want a Harley Quinn from Birds of Prey. Even though the movie was not that good, but I think it's a great figure. And again, you look at your collection very differently based on a lot of factors, and what you spend on a figure really really helps seal that love and affection. Like Fat Thor, right? Like I got him with the 75 when they were offering him for $75. Like to me, it was a great deal. It's like, oh, I love this figure, all the accessories. If I would have paid full price for Fat Thor, I probably would have been disappointed. But because I got him at such a generous discount, thought it was awesome. Same thing with the Birds of Prey Harley, because she's part of that buy one get one free. I dig it. Plus, I need him off Gideon anyway. So that's my thought on this guy right here. Star Wars. All right, so this is Captain Vaughn, right? Captain Vaughn finally dropped, and I've heard it from both sides of the fence. Oh, Iron Man fatigue and Star Wars fatigue, and I'm picking up that resentment because there's a shitload of troopers coming in, stormtroopers, clone troopers, you get a trooper, a shore trooper, dark trooper, battle trooper, blah 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 blah. I get it. I totally get it. It's trooper overload, and they're not cheap. These are expensive figures, and so I'm kind of I'm going through a big stormtrooper kick. This guy is definitely coming home. I did not pre-order him. I got my fingers crossed. I really am hoping that he gets blessed generously with a discount. Again, moving forward, a lot of these releases, I don't think they are. And I'm using the hypothetical evidence that I've gathered by like the Blurg, right? Like the Blurg Mando set, like the swoop bike. There's things that have been released that are excluded outside of this daily deal and the buy one get one free and so forth. Clearly there's a method to their madness, right? My suspicions are that this guy right here will probably not be blessed generously with a discount. You're going to have to use an old school coupon code or some sort. And it's going to suck because I think it looks badass. I think it looks really, really, really cool. Yeah, I think it looks great. This one, it didn't include a head sculpt, did it? I don't think it did, right? There he is with Captain Rex. He had the different helmet accessories. Shit, I forgot what he came. Oh, that's not going anywhere. That 2-pack Boba Fett is not going anywhere. And I agree with you too. The Wonder Woman 84 gold armor is. I love it. I think the gold armor is awesome. Oh, that's a cool little fun fact there from you, Kaiju Daddy. That the Loki was sold out in Japan long time ago. Did not know that. Yeah. Yes, you're right, Brian. TB League has announced and canceled before. Yes, they're not one of the big wigs, but yes, TB League has absolutely done it. Oh God, I hope not. That's some scary shit right there. Iron Man Mark 1 would be a good release. I hope not. God, I just that son of a bitch. Was it $500? He's not cheap. And I'm kind of falling behind already. There's stuff that I'm on sidelines right now that I'm waiting for. I would hope not. I hope they don't punish. I mean, that would be brutal. The Iron Man Mark 1. Yeah. Yeah, that would be painful because he's not cheap. And I sold my Mark 1 2.0 last year. So it's mandatory that I fill my Hall of Armor slot with this Mark 1. I just hope he doesn't show up during this holidays because there's a few pieces that I want strategically, and it would suck. And I did not pre-order this guy either. No, because it's an Iron Man diecast. They usually sit around for quite a bit, and then they'll fizzle out. So there was no sense of urgency. So I'm not worried about missing out on him. It's just I'm gonna want him the minute he drops, and that's gonna suck for me. Kickstarters and HasLabs are very different. Very, very different. So that's apples and oranges. So that wouldn't even apply. HasLabs are when you reach a certain amount, or Kickstarters or anything, and so then they move forward with production. It's different where a toy company does not give you a set allotment number, and then they're like, nobody's interested in it, so we cancel. So you can't compare that. It's not the same. Yes. Again, I'll give Hot Toys credit. They do keep their word. Once they move a figure into pre-order, they absolutely do. Yeah. And then there you go. Clone Trooper Jesse is also supposed to drop. Yeah. I'm just scrolling through contacts. Did I see Braden show up? What's up, dude? How's it work? Thank you, Braden. Thanks for joining in. I do not. I do not want an abomination. No. I'll be fine without him. No. No. I'll have to check up on that. Again, that's iffy information there. I did not pre-order Hydra, and no one's sent me anything. I've been hearing a lot of mixed reports, and there's no set date. Again, it's the whole thing with the Hydra Stomper. Is it like Doc Brown? Is it going to show up sometime in between December and January, meaning that it was pushed up earlier? Completely different. CN, hello, everybody. Hello. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Thank you. Wonder Woman 1984 was announced July 2020. So that's an old ass pre-order. And that's this bitch needs to come out. She needs to show up. She could show up. I'm telling you, this is the crap where everybody's trying to balance their books, cook the books, so to say. Yeah, she could absolutely show up in December. Damn, I'm gonna want her. Oh no. See, the Captain America Falcon, I did not pre-order him. So, and I know he's part of that 2021 batch. So, mixed feelings. I'm gonna wait till the blogger photos and the reviews show up. Not too sold on him yet. Xiao or Shu? Danoby, did you say you got Fat Thor for $75? No. I got Fat Thor through Sideshow with a $75 off the retail price. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Clone Jesse and Vaughn were pre-orders that were announced, the same week or same day? So, yeah, it's kind of like a safe bet to assume that they would show up, right? Yeah. Blogger photos, let's go through them really quick. It looks fine. It's just another Clone Trooper variant. And if you're like me and you're currently building a grand army for your own personal republic, you're going to want this guy. How much is he? Anybody know? Should I do another? How much is this one here? Hot Toys. Let's see. Pull him up here. Let's go to Sideshow. Going over the blogger photos. He's coming home. Again, there's really not much negative or positive to say other than that it's just another stormtrooper, and the question is whether or not you as a collector, you either want him, can you swing him, do you want another stormtrooper, right? Are you, I mean, this guy will look pretty badass in a bark speeder, right? Or a ATRT walker. Put him on one of those. I'll get you in trouble, I'm telling you. He would look absolutely fantastic, either in a sidecar for a bark speeder or even an AT-RT. But regardless, he's coming home. He is coming home. All right. Let's go to Sideshow. Let's see if we can't find what Captain Jesse and Yvonne are going for. Results for share. Let's go. We're gonna, should be the last one, right? So if you scroll down, page 2, there you go. Or did I go too? Maybe I went too damn far. Went too far. Boy, they are finally catching up, aren't they? On some of this stuff. At one point, this used to be 3 pages. Wow, they are really pumping these out. There you go. So Captain Vaughn and Clone Trooper Jesse. So Captain Vaughn, $250. It's gonna be tough. I gotta find somewhere that's gonna give me some free shipping and no tax. I don't mind the $250. The problem is that when you buy this through Sideshow, now you're looking at a $300 figure, and this is not a $300 figure. I'm sorry. This is just not. I do have troopers in the back. You can see I have a ton of stormtroopers. He's coming home, so there's going to be some coupon. I'm going to figure something out because I definitely do want this guy. Is it a small batch? I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be a small batch. This was part of the 2021 pre-order. I would imagine that he's going to sit around for a long time, like the 501st Clone Trooper. So I just don't. I don't see him I don't see him selling out anytime soon. And then why is his brother, his little cousin, why is his little cousin worth more? What's all that shit about? Did I see 285? God damn, boy, they like sticking the finger into us, huh? Clone Trooper Jesse, 285. Ah, fucking hit me with a school bus because of the head sculpt. Jesus. I wish that, instead of these deluxes and regulars, why don't they just do a regular without a head sculpt, and like deluxe, you get the head sculpt. That way I don't have to see his ugly mug, right? To me, it's the whole outfit, the insignia, the palindromes, the helmet. I want the trooper. I don't care to see Clone Trooper Jesse's mug. No. So 285. Damn. So you're looking at what? 315, 320 plus shipping and tax. I can tell you right now, I'll place money, but he's going to be the new Captain Rex. This fucker's not going anywhere. He's going to sit for a very long time. Just looking at the existing figures like Captain Rex and Ahsoka and Darth Maul, Toontown version Darth Maul, and some of these Toontown characters from Clone Wars. Look, I'm gonna burst your bubble here. The Clone Wars animated series. I know some of you think it's like the holy grail Star Wars text, but it's not moving. It's not moving the dollars. There's a difference of loving the show, and then if a Clone Wars Star Wars collector is gonna commit themselves to a $300 Clone Trooper Jesse. What did he do? What did this character do? Did he save Anakin from a boulder or something? Did he rescue General Kenobi from being kidnapped by Toontown Grievous or something? I don't know. Oh goodness, Clone Trooper drop. Yeah, I'm working on it. I'll do another stream probably in the week or so. I'll get to it. I'll get to it. No, what is this? What is this? Danoby, do you think we are getting a Dark Side 2.0? Why would you think that? Because he was teased with the latest pre-order announcements. If I can get this thing to load. The 501st Legion Clone Trooper. Because of this photo right here? No. That's Dark Side Anakin. And then a 2.0? Well, that's cute. No. Maybe a reissue. Maybe, but even that, no. How well is the current Anakin selling right now? I mean, I'm actually quite aware that some of you even bought Anakin on the Stap and the regular version, the Toontown Anakin, and like either sold them or returned them back to Sideshow. Anakin Skywalker is not the Messiah some of you want to believe. He's not pushing the numbers that some of you want to believe. You know my saying, I love Star Wars, but I do not trust Star Wars. I don't. It's built on a shaky foundation. It's divided. It's heavily divided, heavily segregated. I mean, this is one of the IPs that's heavily segregated. There's the Toontown Clone Wars faction over here. You got the classic trilogy faction over here. You got the Disney Plus misfits behind us that swear the Book of Boba Fett was the cat's meow. It's so no. I still believe that ship has sailed. Now, could Sideshow? Sure, they could, but it definitely wouldn't be a 2.0. It would be a half-assed reissued for more money, and you wouldn't even get the accessories the original one came with. You probably wouldn't even get the droid. That's what makes it so fantastic. It would be it would be my wish for you wonderful folks out there not to be dealt with that burden if this was if they decided to reissue Anakin. It would bring you nothing but pain and misery. Honestly. It would be a lot of eggs. And no, that's a reissue. Now, because the Dark Side Anakin was a Toy Fair exclusive, and Hot Toys, was it a toy? Yes, it was, because I picked up Dark Side Anakin at Sideshow at San Diego Comic-Con. It was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, so it was a Toy Fair exclusive. And there's rules when it comes to Toy Fair exclusives. You can get around the loopholes because Nightmare Batman was a Toy Fair exclusive, and you don't reissue Toy Fair exclusives. But the loophole is that you can create a 2-pack, right? Now, they can do a 2-pack of Dark Side Anakin, but you're going to be looking at $500. That's where the pain and the suffering would come in. So there's loopholes to bring them out. It'll be half-assed because you're not going to get the accessories, and it'll be a 2-pack. Oh, hold on. Oh, I am sorry. Thank you for still hanging on there. That was really, really weird. Am I still? uh, am I? Uh, sorry about that. Am I still live? My camera just froze on me. Okay, good. My bad. That was weird. That was really, really weird. My camera, everything, my whole screen just froze. So I wasn't sure if I was pushing the bandwidth limit. But shame on Danoby. Still alive. Thank you. Thank you. What was I monologuing? I feel like I was monologuing something. I feel like I was in the middle of a lesson to you kids out there. Oh, that's right. Dark Side Anakin. That's right. Wait a minute now. I give out the points here. Carnivorous lunar. All right, so let's go back. Boba Fett, Mr. Quarterback. I'm telling you, he's not gonna do it. He's not gonna carry it. Is Bob Dylan in here? Did I see Bob Dylan? What do we got here? Let me go back here. 250 on my Bob Dylan. What are you doing awake, Bob? What do you that pick of Endgame Loki without his helmet makes me laugh so hard? I don't know what you mean. What's gonna be let me catch up here. Let me scroll down through these comments really quick. Yes. So if you're referring to if Anakin would be released, no, but it'll be a 2-pack. I don't think it'll be with the younglings though. No, Dark Side Anakin. Oh, that would be a slap in the face though. If the Jar Jar Binks came in, but no, it would probably be more like a light side Anakin. I can kind of see that happening. I can absolutely see that happening. It's China. Oh, of course, probably. What's with the technical difficulty? It was a 6. I know, right? Is buggy live stream. I told him about that. I go, Anthony, what's wrong with your stream? He's like, oh, brother, I was plugging in, plugging it out. I did this and that. And blah, blah. I was like, well, okay. Oh, goodness. No, I'm not ghosting anybody. What did I do wrong? Oh, I talked about Loki earlier, so I'm not exactly sure about the you said the helmet. To me, the Loki looks fantastic. I have the original Loki, Bob, and I can tell you that the one that just came out is the cat's meow. So there's been some major improvements on there. Absolutely. And I think this is it, right? I mean, what is this? This is am I on Facebook? No, this is the 501st. So I think I am done. That's the newest pre-order, the 501st Legion. Again, another punch to the balls because I'm gonna want this. I'm collecting all the troopers right now. It's kind of sucks, but he's coming home. He's absolutely coming home, and he's not gonna come at a good time. Jesus, I still can't get over that Cobb Vanth is $300. Get the fuck $300 for Cobb Vanth. Has anybody else gotten heartburn over this? This is some hard shit right here. $300. I can't get over that. I can't get over the whole Cobb Vanth is $300. You're looking at what, 340 plus shipping and tax, close to 350. He's not worth it. He is not worth it. Going over well, they're catching up. I gotta say though, the Star Wars pre-orders, they're pushing them out. I'm telling you, at one point, this was 3 pages. The fact that there's only 2 pages, and most of it's all coming soon bullshit, right? Because the second page, it's all like coming soon. Well, you got IG-11 there, you got Kylo Ren. I mean, at $200, and he's still sitting on there. The Jet Trooper. Yeah, I guess I don't know why he's kept down here. I searched Hot Toys Star Wars. That's weird. And then the newest ones are the ATRT Walkers, which I think are fantastic. It's a great price. Crosshair, Riva, R5. Man, I'm telling you, they're pushing out the Star Wars pre-orders very, very fast. Bark Speeders, I've gone in a wait list. I pre-ordered both. I had to look, folks. I broke down. I had to pre-order the Bark Speeders, both versions. I refused to be punished by history, and I feel very confident that the Bark Speeders are going to be a big regret and a big punishment to Hot Toy Star Wars collectors. I really do. I don't think there's going to be reissues on those. Now, I've said in the past though that the R&D that's spent on these good chance we'll see other paint variants. But as far as this Clone Wars variant, no, I think it's gone. We'll probably see like a green camo version of Kashyyyk as seen in Revenge of the Sith because they use these speeders. But then I'll buy those too. I'll get those too. But this particular paint scheme, it's gone. C3PO is trending very close to hitting low inventory. And you folks out there, you know how to test. You know how to figure out how a certain character is going to enter a low inventory batch, right? When you add it to your cart and you check to see how many you're allowed to pre-order. If you're allowed to pre-order 6, that means there's a ton of that stuff left. But if you're only allowed to pre-order 2 or 3, that means their scheduled allotment is running very close and very near. So, and I've already C3PO was one of them. The Battle Droid is another. Both clone troopers, the white clone trooper and then the pilot. Now R2D2 though, you can still pre-order 6 of them though, but the other guys, it's between 2 and 3, so they're running dangerously close. Yeah. So keep in mind, 2023 is going to be a brutal, very brutal year. And I think this is going to be it for tonight. Little midnight run. I haven't done one of these in a while. I always enjoy reaching out to you wonderful folks out there from around the world who take the time to spend the whole midnight hour with me. Even though I had a little bit of a technical glitch, still able to join and come on. And yeah,